The joy and the challenges of reconnecting with a parent. That is the premise of the NBC hit sitcom Lopez versus Lopez. I got a chance to catch up with George and Mayan ahead of tonight's season finale. Take a look. Good morning to both of you. George, it was so great to talk to you at the beginning of the season. Mayan, I am thrilled to finally be able to chat with you. So when I was talking to your dad the first time, he said that the show idea ultimately came from kind of your explosion on TikTok during quarantine. Tell me more about that.
Yes, my legacy. Which is crazy that, I post, we're the first TV show to ever be made from a TikTok.
My dad drinks too much, was never around. We didn't speak for years, but I'm twerking on it.
My God. But I was out of college. I was doing some writing jobs, and I wanted to find a way to still be creative. And so, like everyone stuck at home, I got on TikTok. And I started working from my experience, making a series with my parents about the funniness of being a divorced couple, but still having love for each other and figuring that out. And then the one that actually got us down was just, me setting some things straight. And it came on the For You page of our showrunner, Debbie Wolf. She saw something in our stories and saw a potential for a show. And now here we are. The season finale tonight of Lopez versus Lopez. So it's absolutely crazy.
I'm so excited for y'all. And George, I know you're executive producer of the show. Talk about what it's been like. I spoke with you at the beginning of the season, but really just being able to share this opportunity with your daughter. How has it been for you?
I can't believe the opportunity that, we made 22 shows, but every single second of every single day that I'm there, I can't believe that the little girl was with mine, I cut her cord, to enter this world. I can't believe that kid is there doing the show. I would have never derived the show idea like this, but for me, it's really, really kind of like the best gift anybody could ever give you, because you can't get time back. But I'm able to now put something down that will last forever, and I could always look at it. It's just amazing to see Mayan grow as an actress every day, but also our relationship as father-daughter gets stronger as well.
And I know culturally, one of the episodes that really resonates with me, I'm Spanish, Italian, and Cuban, was the one where you were faking you're speaking Spanish. And I liked reading more about kind of how your dad was so disappointed, but that's a reality. I didn't learn it, but my parents are fluent. So talk about that from a cultural perspective of really putting that storyline in the forefront.
I think one is that you have to tell our stories. So, like, as Latinos or any group, no one can tell your story better than you. And I think this is an experience that you get shamed for it if you don't speak Spanish, and it can make you question your identity, as it has mine of, am I Latina enough? That's a huge part of my identity and who I am. But then there's so many people, I still get messages from people saying, you'll never represent us. And, you can't make everyone happy. But I know I'm telling the story of people it relates, and it's a real thing, but it doesn't take away from who you are, and it's something that's specific. And, one of the only things that this show and other shows that have Latin cast can do. And it's a little love letter to those things that are personal.
My grandfather would tell me to speak Spanish when I was growing up, and I said, there's only like 5 Latinos in California. And then when the telephone book came out in Spanish, he chased me around the house with it.
Yeah, they only spoke it around me when they didn't want me to know what they were saying. So, and I quickly got that. But I also want to know.
Oh, wouldn't it be that you were speaking English and then they look at you and then immediately start speaking? What are you saying?
Exactly. Yeah. You're like, I know you're talking bad about me or whatever. Okay, I know that obviously you guys had a close relationship before, but is there something new that you really learned from each other that came out as a result of filming together?
I think with my dad, I think it was nice to be reminded of how good and big his heart is, and his generosity and the love and care that he has for our cast and our family and the people in his life. I think there were times that we weren't very close, and you can say things in your head that help you deal with the pain or deal with this person or and you can it can be set in your ways after a while. You know, you tell yourself things to help protect yourself. And I think to be able to see my dad as an actor, as my father again, and to be able to see us, our relationship now, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Thanks, Mayan.
Thank you both so much for your time. I so appreciate it. Aren't they great? Catch the season finale, Lopez versus Lopez. It's tonight, 8:30, right here on 11 Alive. All right, coming up, another